So we are now on the portal homepage. This is the first page that any visitor gets when they access the website. What we see there is a general introduction of the program, title, logo, and a collection of links toward, on one side, the data that we're going to look at in a minute, and any other external website or links that could be useful to the program. This example is based on the Play DHIS2 instance, so with the data for Sierra Leone, because, well, it's familiar to most people already, and the data can be freely used in a demo such as that one without any like a data sharing agreement requirement. So this is really the introduction. The idea there is to present a small explanation about the program. Remember, we have a target here which is broader than the usual user of DHIS2, which means that we can expect them to know all details about the program and be interested to get some information about it. So we're going to get into the main part of the software, which is here the portal. So we see immediately that the layout is split in two. On the left, we have a collection of sections with data, and on the right, we have a map of the country with already some information there. So let's have a look already at this part first. So what the map allows is, first of all, is to show already one specific information. In this case, we picked the ANC1 coverage as being the information we wanted to highlight on the map using what's called a choropleth, which is assigning a specific color to a range into a map for all the various regions. Not only have this information there, but when I hover into any zone, I can have a look at what are the detailed information for that zone. And if I want to know more, I can actually click. And this is going to drill down into, first of all, the region, and then possibly even an individual facility of health center. In addition to looking at the specific ANC information, I can click on the top right and either switch to another data element, in this case, the coverage in a penta vaccine, but also to another visualization showing the groups. What does that mean? Let's try it out. That here, instead of having colors based on the penta or the ANC, we now have each organ or facility, as I say here, color depending of its type. So of a specific group set that has been defined in DHIS2. So here we can see, for example, that we have a couple of hospitals and then a collection of CHC, CHP, and so on. So that is the way these health centers are split on the organizational point of view. So this is what I can do on the map. Let's go back to the country and switch into, we can get back the coverage there or have a look at the Penta one. Let's switch to the left part of the screen. So here we see that we have quick tabs. This allows to quickly navigate into different sections. As an example, if my interest is specifically in NC, instead of just scrolling, I can jump there immediately. So what we have here is a collection of sections with each of them showing part of the data in a different way. So the first section that we usually call key indicator is showing a small number, let's say in this case 5, of elements that are really key about the project. Those are the key numbers that you want someone to having the first look at your program to know. We picked some here as example. We see that it's only a single number, a small icon, the description, and an arrow showing a bit how the trend, so how is this evolving? Is it decreasing or increasing? So here is on VEH, we have another kind of section, which is showing a bar chart in horizontal way. This works well to compare various information. The case we picked up here might not be optimal because this is actually categories and using a cat combo of age split about the testing per age. The difference in data is very small, so that's not really giving us a lot of internal insight, but it showcases what the chart type can do. On the more classic one, here we have about input availability. This is a standard line chart showing the evolution from the various period. Something interesting is that if I drill down, I get back into the same chart, but now I see that in addition to seeing the information which is now specifically about Bombali, because I'm now looking only at Bombali data, that I have a comparison with the average on the country level. The next one, which is ANC visits, so that's comparing in this situation 4 different data elements to see how they are evolving together. The logic here is that we know that there is obviously a relationship between ANC first, second, third, and fourth visit, and with, as we see there, that the numbers are progressively decreasing because a priori everyone doing a second visit has done the first one, but not the other way around. To look at yet another representation, we have at the bottom here a usage of a heat map. So this is having a table with 2 dimensions, one being the various region, and on the bottom we have, on the horizontal axis, we have the periods, and each of them showing a data which is a percentage, which is reinforced by a color scheme to help identifying quickly what are the zones that are good or bad. You see that we have an interesting above 100% result here. The idea is that it shows you very quickly the part that are interesting to look at or to get some detail because they are either very good or very bad. That's about it on the portal side. So drill down, easy navigation and easy access to any kind of data. Last but not least, you can also download any information shown on the portal in an easy to use CSV mode. So what's really important is that all of this information is coming directly from the HS2, and we are going now to move into the manager to see how this can be configured directly from inside the HS2.